Hey guys, it's your girl Vanessa here. Welcome back to another video. I know it has been a while since I last posted a video, and that's just because your girl wasn't really around, and also I was quite busy. But I'm back, and I'm back for good. So there will be at least 2 videos every week, so definitely make sure that you stick around. So today's video is a simple deep conditioning treatment that will help you improve the elasticity of your hair. It will help you stop breakage. It will help to thicken your hair, give it all the moisture that it needs. So moisture that not only lasts a long time but also will help you in retaining length and just help you a lot in your hair growth journey. So make sure that you watch today's video and you watch till the end, so you get to see all of the steps and also instructions on how you can use it. I'll also show you guys how I use it towards the end of the video, so make sure that you stick around. So to begin with, you are going to need one overripe banana. You know when your banana is so overripe that you're ready to throw away, don't throw it away guys. Keep it for your deep conditioning treatments because it is so good. Banana helps to improve the elasticity of your hair, which means that it's very unlikely for it to break because it makes it very soft and quite elastic. So it's quite good in that regard. And also, like I said before, it helps to moisturize the hair and scalp. If you have like a dry flaky scalp, banana will really help with that a lot. So it's one of those ingredients that is so easy to find and very easy to incorporate into your DIY, and it does help so much with just improving your scalp health in general. So next I'm going in here with some aloe vera. So I'm using fresh aloe vera leaf. If you don't have this, feel free to use aloe vera gel or aloe vera juice. You can get some from Costco. I have personally not used that before because I tend to use the fresh one like this, but I heard that that one is also good because it doesn't have any like added stuff to it. So essentially feel free to use that if you haven't got fresh aloe vera leaf where you live. So I'm going to use just this amount of aloe vera. I washed it and I just cut it up and remove the gel, because essentially that's what we're going to be needing for today's recipe. I love aloe vera. I've used it in my DIYs for such a long time, and it's so good at just keeping your hair moisturized. It can help in promoting hair growth and can also help with reducing scalp itchiness and flakiness and all of that. So it's very good natural ingredient to use in your oils, in your DIY treatments, or even leave-in conditioners. So it's really good. So after I added that, I'm just blending it up using a hand blender, but you can also pop this in your regular blender if you want to. So next we're going to go ahead and strain. It's important you do not skip this process guys. It doesn't matter how well you think you have blended the whole thing, so make sure that you go ahead and strain. And that's just because if you miss this process, you are going to have a lot of banana pulp and aloe vera left in your hair after you wash this out of it, and it can be a nightmare to get it out of your hair. So you don't really want to be wasting time trying to remove the pulp from your hair essentially. So the best thing to do is to sieve it every time. It doesn't matter how smooth you think you blended it, always make sure that you sieve it. So for it, I'm using a recap because it's just one of the things that I have readily available at home, but feel free to use whatever you have that works for you. And this is the pulp that is left behind, so you just want to go ahead and just get rid of that. So next we'll be going in with some Greek yogurt. I particularly love to use Greek yogurt in my DIY just because it's natural and also it's quite high in protein, which essentially gives our hair strength. Our hair main building block is a protein called keratin, and that's what gives our hair strength and prevents it from breaking. And also it can help in sort of just giving your hair the thickness that it needs. So if you find that your hair is just thin, is brittle, is breaking a lot, it could be that you need some kind of protein in your treatment. So I used about 1 tablespoon of the Greek yogurt. Any natural yogurt will be fine as well. Make sure it has no sugar in it though. So next I went in with some oil. I use my aloe vera hair growth oil. This is available on my website, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. Next I'm going in with some honey. I love honey, guys. It's such a natural humectant, so it just draws the moisture from the atmosphere into your hair, and it's such a great ingredient to use in your deep conditioning treatment, like DIY deep conditioning treatments. You can even just add honey to your regular short board conditioner just to uplift it a bit if you're looking for like extra moisture. Honey is so good for that. So after I added some honey, I'm just mixing the whole thing until everything is nice and combined. It does take a bit of time to mix it because of the Greek yogurt essentially was a bit lumpy in there. But if you just keep on mixing it using your spoon, it will eventually combine. Or if you want to make the process a bit quicker, just take your hand blender and just blend it up again, and then it's just done within like a few seconds. So this is what we have eventually. And this can store in your fridge for up to 2 weeks, depending on your fridge temperature, or you can freeze it as well, guys, and defrost and use as in when it's needed. It's really good to make deep conditioning treatments when you have time and just freeze it, because you know when you want to like use it, you can just take it out and it's ready to go. You don't have to like worry about having to make it again from scratch. So it's something that you can perhaps consider doing if you're not doing already. So in this part of the video, I'm going to show you guys how I'm using it and talk a little bit more about how often I deep condition my hair to help with moisture. Lots of people, when they see my hair, they're always like, oh, is this your hair? Like, how did you get it so long? We black women can also grow long, healthy hair. I know it's not really common, and to be honest, it could be because of genes, or maybe we just don't care for our hair as normally we should. So a lot of people are always a bit like not sure when I tell them it's my hair until they actually want to touch my scalp, or maybe somebody that knows me will say, oh yeah, that's actually her hair, like she's not lying. So it is possible, and that's why I love to share what I do with you guys, so that I can also help you on your journey if that's what your goal is. So deep conditioning is one of those things that I do on a regular basis. I have talked about this a lot in my previous videos. I deep condition every week or every other week, just depends on how busy I am, but I try to do it every week because it's just good at helping me with that moisture. So I would suggest that you apply this to clean hair. It's always better when you deep condition your hair that your hair is clean. Now I know that if you are someone that deep conditions every week, you're not always going to be doing it on clean hair. Let's just be honest, because if you don't wash your hair every single week, it's not necessarily going to be clean all the time, and that's fine. Like, it's okay to deep condition your hair even when it's not clean, but obviously the best way is just to always make sure that it is clean. Or if you are going to deep condition while it's dirty, maybe don't apply it to your scalp, because that will just increase the scalp buildup essentially. So I'm just applying it to my roots, and I'm working it all the way through to the ends, and then after that I'm just twisting, and I'm going to move on to the next section, repeat until the rest of the hair is completely done. The one thing that I particularly love about deep conditioning is that it just keeps your hair moisturized for a long time. So you may not need to reapply moisture on your hair straight away after you've done this. So it can usually last about 3 to 4 days until I need to kind of reapply. But it can be less depending on your hair type and texture. So yeah, just go ahead and do that, and then I'll just put a plastic bag on. I'm going to let it sit for about 45 minutes or an hour, and then rinse it off with just warm water, and your hair will be super moisturized after this, guys. It's really, really good. So this is what my hair looks like after I've rinsed this off, and you can see it's got a lot of volume. It's moisturized. Obviously you can't feel it, but it felt really good. So I hope that you would go ahead and try this out, and if you do, please let me know how you got on with it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I will try my best to get round to them as soon as I can. And yeah, feel free to check my website and the description box as well for all the details that you need. Thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate you. And don't forget to share the video with that friend or family member you believe could benefit from it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.